Back in 1975, when the drug law was first introduced, our thinking was at a certain point. It was 1975 thinking, because we didn't know, we knew what we knew then. We now know different things. While our thinking and our knowledge has changed, our response hasn't. At the moment, the drug law is a sledgehammer. The problem is more complex than that. The sledgehammer approach isn't effective at addressing some of these problems that we need to be looking at. And so we've got this opportunity now to say, well, look, actually, okay, yeah, there is a drug problem. The drug law probably hasn't been so successful in managing that problem or coming up with solutions. So now that we've got this opportunity, let's in this country have a grown-up, mature conversation about drugs. Let's get away from the tough on drugs, war on drugs, lock them up, throw away the key approach, and say, well, actually, here's a health issue. What health and social services and interventions and policies can we put in place that might more effectively deal with this problem that we all like talking about? We need to inform decision makers and at the same time inform the public about these issues. And I think one of the simple things that we would put to the public, sort of the concept that we're trying to get across, is if your son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter or someone close to you had a drug problem, would you want them to that problem be fixed by the police and the courts and the prisons? Or would you want that person that you care about to receive help and support? We place so many expectations on customs, cops and the courts to deal with complex social and health issues, and I can't think of another issue like this, which is fundamentally a health and a social issue, where we expect the criminal justice system to solve it. If the world community are willing to look at this, then I think New Zealand can as well, and New Zealand could indeed be a leader. We've led the world on a number of issues, nuclear free, for example. Reforming our drug laws could be one of those other things that we as a small country say, oh, it hasn't worked, or it hasn't worked as well as what we had hoped. And we now have better understanding about the issues, and so this is why we're putting our investment here. I think other countries could learn. If that's the approach we take, other countries could learn from that. We need to be prepared for fundamental change, not tinkering, fundamental change. Fundamental shift in resources. If we have got limited resources, then we need to have a debate about, if I've got $1, do I give it to the criminal justice system to fix the drug problem, or do I invest it into social and health interventions? And we need to be prepared to say, okay, that $1's best spent in health and social interventions. That might mean a significant shift of resources from one place to another, and we need to be prepared for that. Or investing new resources into social and health interventions, freeing up courts, freeing up prisons. If we're serious about this, and we need to be, then yeah, we're talking fundamental change.